Okay. So now let's get started. Um, so we'll be doing this from scratch. So the first thing is to create our frame. Easy peasy. For you to create your frame, let me do it like this. For you to create your frame, you just need to go here, this thing here, and you see frame. You select, it, click on it. You check the dimension for this other one, or simply just go here and probably check the dimension for it. But let me just use a sample here. You see that here is I wish I could actually annotate. You see that here is what's it called? Mm, sorry, just a minute. Okay, it says it's 389,844. So 389,844. Let's just make it same dimension. 389. Sorry, 389,844. I'll make it the same height. We work on the radius. The radius, let's give it a 12. Then it makes these edges curved. This one was 32. Let's give it 32. That's corner radius. That's the next. Second is this guy. We want to achieve this guy. So this is simply an emoji. You can get it from here, but if you want to get an emoji, let's say a different emoji, you don't want to use the same emoji, you just come here. Let me see. Share this tab instead. And type in emoji. I can use the word on my laptop, but some people might not be able to have access to that. So you just go out emoji, copy and paste, and you see a couple of emojis that you can actually use. Um, so, mm. So you see a couple of emojis here. This same emoji we use. You just if you click on it, you see this, you now copy. Simple. So you just have to carry. Let's see the 60. And we carry it in. This is 60. Okay. So something I've not done is the color. So we can make it add the color here. You notice that it's FFF, that's one. Oh, sorry, share this tab. I noticed that one is not share. Yeah. Anyway, so you paste it, obviously. Yeah. The same thing. That's where we got our emoji copy and paste. The next is we change the color. You go to fill. You use this eyedropper. I already shared what eyedropper is earlier on. You select it and boom, you're good. Next thing is choose using time bold and 30. So you can use whatever font you want to use, basically. So let me use. So you just type in, let's write chew, you send. Please, if you have anything that you don't understand, please let me know.
Okay, ma.
Next is your vibe, your Zoom, your this is text. You understand how I got the whole text thing, right?
Yes, ma.
Okay. You check the font type they use. They use Inter, it's regular, and it's 14. Inter, regular. content. Okay, so the color is kind of different. For you to figure out exactly what they use, just double click on it with your mouse. You'll be able to figure it out. So you see here now it's 50%. That's why the color is different. This one is 100%. So just make it 50, and you see that's got dim a bit. Remember the thing about hierarchy I taught you? That's what it is. So next is we add an auto layout. Now for you to select everything the way I'm selecting like this, what you have to do is click on this, hold shift, you click on the next, you hold shift again, you click on the next. Then you can auto right click. When you right click, you have all these options and you now be like add auto layout. If you don't want to follow this method, you can actually just do it like this. So this is more like using your mouse. So you hold down your mouse and you drag it up and make sure it covers all of this and to still give you the same thing. Then all you just have to do is type in Shift A. I think it's Shift A. Then it will put it in that it will put an auto layout in. So that's like a shortcut as well. So for this, we are going to remove the gap. So yeah, that's the gap. I feel like the gap is quite different. So yeah, let's see. This one, but it's still fine. Yeah, all these things that I'm doing, I'm just being the one that is too much. So yeah, I'm just let's start. Let me get what's in. Oh, it's better. Yeah, I want it species. Okay, then I think we are good with this. We are literally good with it. The next is this: the name and the password. What's that? The name and the password. So all you just have to do for this is either carry another text or just duplicate this. Yeah, I'm just going to duplicate this and put it as email. I'll type in email. Or then I'll duplicate it again. Oopsie. I'll duplicate it again and type you the thing inside you art example. Let me personalize it. Love it. Apple. I think I like that. Right. That tech web at tta.com. So do whatever you want to do. tta.com. So yeah, that's the text we did. Next thing we are going to do to achieve this thing here is simple. I'm going to do this. Shift A. Shift A is add auto layout. So I'm going to add this auto layout. And boom, it has created one. What I will now do is add a fill. That's fill. Make it really transparent. Let's say um, 20. Guilty. Add a stroke. I want it to be white. I'm going to make the weight to be 0.5 or 0.3. I don't tell you it's actually 0.5. I think 0.2 is perfect. Because I want it to be really faint as possible. No, that's small. 0.2. Then I'm going to add a corner radius just the way that one has. The way it's cornered, I'm going to make it cornered like that. So yeah, so it's because I want it to be aligned to the left like this one. I'm going to come to the alignment and align to the left. Then I'm going to drag it all up. Boom. And we have this. Let's make it three, 320. Yeah. It could be as small as this, or I make it bigger. Are you following? Please let me know if
Yes,
there's
ma.
any chat. Okay. I make it bigger. So I want it to be like this. You notice this thing is a bit more faint. So it's regular 14. What is this saying? It's 25%. Regular 14. So this one is 50. So we just make it 5%. Notice I've just been playing around with the same color, the same thing, everything literally the same. It's 5%. I mean it's not 20. Right. This is for constructive. Okay, so I think this is way better. So I drag this one to the right. Oh, I duplicated, sorry. Doesn't matter. I drag this one to the side. The next thing is I'm going to add up the layout again. Shoot. Yeah. So again to select multiple things, hold it, hold shift down, then select the other one with your mouse. After I select with the mouse, then you now put add to layout. Perfect. Then yeah, I think we're good. We need to reduce this email to like I feel it should be bigger as well. Let's do this for 10. So yeah, with that, we are done with this. Next thing we do is we just duplicate this. To duplicate, you select it with your stick and do command. You're using a MacBook, right?
No, HP.
Okay, you're using HP now. Okay. If you're going to be using a MacBook, it's command. If you're going to be using that's command A. But if you're going to be using Windows, it's control. The control will cover the command A. So this one, to duplicate, you do Control D and it has duplicated. Other way to do it is you left click on your mouse. Is that duplicated? There's no duplicate. You can just copy and it's allow. The only issue with pasting is that sometimes you can't paste where you don't want it to be. So you have to paste it back. So yeah, next is we now type in the inside. I advise you duplicate, which is command D and control D. And this is password. For this one, let's make it sorry. Medium. Yeah, let's make it medium. This one to medium. Let's copy that picture that one. Next is this login. For this login, for us to achieve this login, it's simple. All you just have to do is you're just duplicating it there. Make sure you
Ma,
leave
what
it
did you
out.
say?
Yeah.
Can you come again, ma?
I said this is what we are working next. This is what we want to work on next. This login and forgot password. I say for us to achieve it, we duplicate this again. So we don't need to start from the scratch. You make sure you move it from this auto layout. How to move it is simple. Just drag it out. You don't notice that it is no longer the same auto layout. Do you get? I don't want it to
Yes, ma.
be inside the layout, so I move it out. You can use your mouse. For you to do that with your mouse, hold down the is it left and the right? Hold it down. You're able to move a lot of things like this. So the next thing is we just type in login. Okay. We will now make the align to be here. We change the color, the fill color to use this highlighter, highlight this, or you can use the color of your own choice. Is there something in your background? Said.
Ma?
I feel like there's something making noise in the background.
No, ma.
Okay. You can make this black if you want. Yeah, I just decided not to make mine black. I increased my own font. Just play around with whatever works for you, try. So I moved it from regular to let's make it any blue. So yeah, we have that. The next is the forgot password. For this forgot password, you could decide to duplicate this guy and bring it down here. Or you duplicate this guy inside here and just bring it down here. Type in forgot password. Mm, uh, forgot password. Make the color the same color as this. Use the starting color. Select it. We are going to make this. We are going to change the font side medium.
Ma, how
Let's
are
make
you
it
able
medium.
to achieve, sorry, ma, how are you able to achieve, it is just the color that changed it like this, the login?
Okay, the color. Which color?
Like I'm talking about the login. It's just like the shape of the password stuff. So how did you make it different from it? Was it just the color?
The color and this and the inside. Let me do it again. So I selected the same login stuff. I duplicated it. I dragged it out like this. Then
Yes,
I
ma, it's
changed.
the login. It's the login I'm talking about. Looking at
Yeah,
it, it looks okay.
yeah. Continue, continue.
Looking at it, it looks clickable. That's what I'm saying. That how did you get to achieve it?
It's the color.
Okay.
It's the color that makes the difference. We changed a few. I'm just like trying to do it back again. We changed a few, then change the color of this one. You can actually make it black if you want. But if you are going to be following the design system we created earlier on, you have to like follow the color meticulously. Then you make the alignments again. So three things made it different. Number one, the color used. Secondly, the alignment. The login on is centered. These ones are aligned to the left. So this one, I'm going to center this now and just type in login.
Hello,
So I
ma.
think we are yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we are done. Now, next thing is for us to join them together. As usual, you hold this, you hold shift, and you hold it. You click on the next one, then add auto layout. Add auto layout. Let's say make it. So with this, then what we are left with is don't have an account, sign up. This is very easy. So you just password, both of that auto layout and type in don't have an account. Then you need to highlight it basically to give it the color that you want. Highlight it. I can either use this thing or just give it my own color. You see, that's giving me the I don't necessarily like it. Yeah. I want it to be a bit brighter. Okay, this is what it says. Don't have an account. Sign up. You don't sign up. Then make this one red. I said red. I don't know why it's giving me this one. Red. I mistakenly deleted something. So yeah, this is it. You don't have to just next. So now this is it. This is literally everything. The next thing you need to check in with is just aligning everything to be sure that okay, it's properly aligned. To do this, we just need to drag it, check the spacing. Yeah. To check spacing for marking, you just type in option. Select what you want to do. There's noise in the background. I don't know why.
I'm actually in cool place, ma. It's not noisy here.
I know. I
It's just
wonder
my
where the noise.
it's just
Yeah, I
my
get.
roommate that are here, and they're not here. They're in the inner room.
Let me see if there's something else.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, let's just continue. So next thing I want to work on everything, the spacing. So this is spacing. I want to make sure it's properly aligned. For this one, it's easy for me to check in this place. First thing, you need to select what you want to check this in. Then you hold option for market. I'm not sure what for Windows. Option, then you'll be able to see that okay, it is 156, 127, right? I'll just drag it. For you to drag it way it is, I use shift and up arrow. Shift and up arrow. I can either add 10, 10. If I don't want it to be 10, 10, I just do it 1, 1 like this. Just use arrow. Use arrow to move it either up, your keyboard arrow to move it either up or down meticulously. You can as well use your mouse to drag it over, but it will not give you the exact stuff that you need. So yeah, the next thing is this two. So I'm going to add this to I'm going to add auto layout to it too and drag it up. I want it to be 100 as well, and I want it to be centered. With this one already has auto layout. I want it to be centered. And what again? I feel this is really fast, so I'm just going to make it 64 instead of 100. I'm going to make it 64. So yeah, this I think this is way better. I think I prefer it like this. Mm, so yeah, this is it. With that, I think we are good. Do you have any question?
Not at all, ma.
So, I'm going to send you the video for this. So all you just have to do is duplicate this thing and work on your own. So next one is this. I want us to actually try this.
Ma?
Let me see what we type. I want us to try this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want us to try this one. So actually try this one too. But once it's there, we'll just jump into the other call. Sorry, I'll just leave it here. But for this one, I am not going to be designing like I will not design what's it called like from scratch. I'm just going to drag and drop basically. First thing to check is so this one first. I'll use this guy. So first thing I need to do is the frame. I don't want to be checking the frame. I can just do it like this. The only thing that's it might confuse you. There, I said it. So now I have to go to the layout to go and find. Where's my frame? Let me do that. Yep. So as usual, the frame. Next is we are going to add corner radius. I feel like this corner radius is a lot. So before, let's make it 82. Sorry. If you are playing around with this, I think I want you to play around to just figure out what works for you. Next is um all these things you are seeing here. Those should be the last thing I'll do. So this is it. I just come here, Control V, copy and paste it. Then Control
There's a
V,
problem now. Go and solve it.
copy and paste it. Okay, Command D, Control D or Command D. I'll copy and paste it.
You're not worry.
Command D, copy and paste. Copy and paste it. Then Command D, copy and paste. Then you notice this thing here that is up, this green stuff that is up here is called gradient. It's like it's gradient basically. I'm going to teach you how to do it, but for now, let's copy this, or rather, let's duplicate this and paste it here. Duplicate this. Wait a minute. Okay, let me just design this so that I want to show you. So this thing that I duplicated, I'm going to duplicate it, right? And come here and paste it. And come here and paste it, but I'm going to change the color. Literally, I'm going to change the color. So how do I change the color? This is it. This is how to change. This is actually very complicated, honestly. It's very complicated, though it's actually very easy as well. For me to change the color, let me use this color here, green, this red one. I'm still going to add this Ctrl V. Oh, it's going to be lighter. It's more like you're going for the dark and the lighter version. Do you understand what I just did here? This is called linear, but I'm going to teach you more on it later on. Oh, let me just do it now. Do you understand? Are you there? Is that real? Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what I just did now? The gradient part I
Yes,
just
ma'am.
did. Yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
so this is called gradients. Let me start from scratch. So I'll teach you probably about how to create gradients basically. So let me say I decide to go with an eclipse. This is a dry. You I want to create a gradient for it. Um, so now here in the view, you have to go to the view. You will see this thing called linear, and that is it. That's literally how you create it. It automatically creates one for you here though, but if you don't like it, you could as well create yours. Let's say now I want to create a different color. I can swap. Let me go with my green. I want it to be green too, but a lighter version. Just select it, look for the whiter version. I think that's it. Do you see? So you could
Yes, sir.
actually move it. You can, you see what is happening. So you could play around with this. These are literally gradients. These are literally gradients. If you want to add a different color, you can add different color. You have like bunch of color, but it's you just have it. Um, you see now it has given us a different entire color entirely. Then how they achieve this is simple. And now the opacity is 40%. Our own here is 100%. Let's make our own opacity 40%. You can really see anything. I can decide to put it here. And that's it basically. So yeah, that's how to make a gradient. And this is it. This is how it is to create this same thing, but by copying and pasting. But because you are learning,
Autonomy. Okay.
it's best that you make a lot of things from scratch. Difference between this, the only difference between this one I just did and this one that is up. Sorry, let me put everything up together. It's just a couple of things because aside that everything is the same thing. It's just, can you tell the difference between the both? What I did here that I did not do in the other side. Can you just tell me a bit of difference?
The initial one, the gradient
Mm,
side is much is shiner than the one you just did.
okay. What again?
Um, wait, no. I'm not seeing
This
the
one is
initial one.
I've put it side by side though. This
Okay,
is like
is it the one with blue background you're saying?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Between the both of them, this and this, it's literally the same thing if you check it, but they are just a bit different here and there. So I want you to like tell me I like the difference.
Um, the spacing between the choose on your vibe of the initial one is farther than the one in the second frame.
I think you're actually going way too detailed. Like, what are the obvious things you can see that is different? What are the obvious things you can see is different? Because
But is
both
it
of
the
them are the
frame
same.
two and the frame three? Is it frame two and frame three?
Yeah, exactly. Between the frame two and frame three, what are like the obvious
Okay,
difference you can see?
the physical difference that is here, that is clear, is the shape of the frame two is different from the shape of frame three.
Okay,
The app emoji too is different.
okay,
The color too.
exactly. What again?
Um, 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 um,
Look at this login. Look at this login and look at this login. This login uses a gradient, not a solid color like this other one.
Yeah,
Not a
yes,
solid.
ma.
Exactly. So now I want to show you something. I can easily recreate this with this now. Let's say you design this from scratch and you want to turn into this. I can easily recreate this. All I just have to do is come here, change the color to white. I want to show you. Change the color to white. Because I wanted to attempt creating a both of them actually. So this is white, right? Now maybe that thing is invisible, right? So next thing we are going to do is we are going to change the color of this to the color of that. So it's not like you are just working on colors, changing colors. I can decide to go the other route, but I just choose to do this one because I feel it will be more easier for you. Because once you're able to achieve this, it's easy for you to achieve this. Then the next is this one. For now, you can just turn everything to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Do you see? And this is just me making use of black only. I'm not like following the normal rules. Do you see? Then here, we are going to use gradients instead of the normal solid ones. And boom, that's it. Instead of normal solid ones, this one, let's see the gradient. This one, I'm going to make it lighter like the other ones instead of being darker. Then we are going to change the login um to white instead of black. You're going to make the color of this more darker because now it's on a um dark background. It's on a white background, not a dark background. Then same thing with sign up is still the same thing. Then what we could this one, this is a logo actually. Now this one have an actual logo that was designed for it. Let me replace this one. You could just this is the only thing I think you can just copy from there. And next thing is the gradients. You can do copy, come here, control V, paste. And do copy, come here, command V, paste. Do you see? Did you see that? Right there.
Yes, ma.
Hmm. I will laugh. Yeah. So you can see now we've literally recreated this other one, although not exactly perfect because I can still tell the difference between some of them. But you get the gist. We've recreated this other one using the dark one. So I want you to also try and recreate this white one too, but using the dark one. Do you get? So you just have, or if you want to recreate from the scratch, that's cool. You could just do that same thing. Do you get?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Do you have any question?
No, ma.
Should we try the other one, the third one? Are we there?
Yes, ma. Me and ma. See?
So should we try the third one?
See?
So should we try the third one?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So this is the third one. Um, this one is a bit much more complicated. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Um, so for this, as usual, we are just going to drag and drop, so we don't have to waste much time. Do you get? Three ninety eight seven one 39871. Now we are going to give it a comma rating. I'm going to give it a corner radius of 32. The next thing I'm going to be working on is this up part. All we just have to do is copy, duplicate, then a gradient I added, or rather I added. I'm going to start this thing from the scratch for you. Do you get? I'm going to do it from the scratch for you. Let's just finish this. Next is we are going to copy this guy, which is the one we are dragging at the moment. Basically, the most we drag and dropping for now is I wanted to play around with Figma. Just learn the art of dragging and dropping. Once you are able to like get familiar with Figma, you'll be able to like okay start things from the scratch. But still, for that first one, start it from the scratch. Then the subsequent like this, you can drag and drop. Are you still there?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Ṣé ìwọ ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni?
And we this one. And we so and this is it. Like this is it. We've been able to like literally duplicate everything from there to here. I wanted to stand out. So this is it basically. So now I said I was going to teach you how to achieve this thing here. This whole thing with it's somebody with this girl in it. So let's do just that. Right. So firstly, we are going to dismantle all of this. For you to figure out what this is, you just if you don't understand how something was done and you want to recreate exact same thing or similar thing, the best way is to observe what the person did and like probably do the exact same thing. So now we have a frame here. Sorry. we have a frame here that has the image of this. Then we have another frame that's just linear. Then we have something that encompassed everything, literally. So let's achieve it. So firstly, we need to get a frame. Let's make this let's upload. Do I have any name picture? Mm, let me try. I there's a cute picture. I can use mm, let me use this. Now we have to create another one. Now we have to create another one, another frame. I will make it linear. View linear. Sorry, I'm better. Let's do this. And this one is just going to be white. Why? Because we just want it to be white. Command V. Oh, sorry. What is more like white? Now we're going to make the opacity to be really, really low. Then pretty. Are you still there? So it's inside. Now I want to make it. Are you back now? Not yet. What you gonna do when there is no budget that does it better than this really? Oh, I was editing the wrong one. Are you here now? I can't even see you. Anyways, since you're not here, I'm going to be sharing this thing with you. So I'll just go ahead. Maybe you'll be able to see it and like play around with yours, basically. So I'm just going to go back. I can't go back. So that means doing it like this, and like green is not like perfect color for this. I feel like maybe having something different. Mm, so this is it literally. Like this is how it's done. Hmm. So this is how it's done literally. So just have to play around with linear and all of those. That's literally what I did here. And I think with that we are good to go. Okay, so this is and this with this we are good. We are actually okay. So if you're able to recreate this, we'll move on to the next one next week. So yeah, I'm rooting for you, and I feel that's all for now. Do you have any question? Of course you're not here. So this is all for now. Bye. I think she left. So if you have any question after listening to all of this, please let me know. Send me a DM or anything, so I could actually help you walk you. I can actually walk through it with you. So yeah, bye. I'm going to send the recordings to you and all of those. Mm.